In the 70s, the dance floor was more than a place. It was a movement, a space where rhythm ruled, where music brought people together, where a single groove could take over the night. In the heart of Philadelphia, a band emerged with a sound that was built for that moment, a sound built to move people. Their music will become the pulse of the dance floor. The centerpiece of today's video is all about people's choice. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. People's Choice was formed in Philadelphia during the time where the city was becoming a major center for soul and funk. The group was built around strong musicianship and a clear purpose to create music that people could feel. Their sound drew from the funk grooves, soul influences, and dance-oriented rhythms. From the start, their focus was the groove. Philadelphia in the 70s was shaping a distinctive musical identity with smooth arrangements, tight rhythms, and a polished production that became the hallmark of the city sound. In 1971, People's Choice was formed by keyboardist and vocalist Frank Brunson, and the rest of the group members was drummer and percussionist David Thompson, vocalist Valerie Brown, and Mark Reed, guitarist Darnell Jordan and Johnny Hightower, keyboardist Clifton Gamble and Bill Rogers, and bassist and vocalist Stanley Thomas. People's Choice fit right into the Philly soul movement, but they had a stronger emphasis on rhythm and the dance floor energy. They leaned into instrumental grooves and extended tracks that DJs could work with. They released their first single later in 1971 on the Philly LA of Soul label. This single was I Like to Do It, that peaked number 38 on the pop charts and number 9 on the R&B charts. They racked up another hit in 1973 with the song Let Me Do My Thing, that peaked number 45 on the R&B charts. The group captured the attention of Leon Huff and signed with Philadelphia International Records and began working closely with Huff. Everything changed with their biggest hit, Do It Any Way You Wanna, that peaked number 11 on the pop charts, number 1 on the R&B charts, and number 3 on the dance charts. This song became an instant classic. Its infectious grooves and simple, powerful messages made it a favorite in clubs across the country. It wasn't just a song, it was an anthem, and it cemented People's Choice as a major force in funk and dance music. What made People's Choice so special was their understanding of groove. Their music was built on deep bass lines, tight rhythm sections, and the reputation that kept the dancers moving. They knew how to create tracks that could stretch across the dance floor and keep the energy alive. As the 70s progressed, funk and disco began to overlap. Dance music became more polished, more structured, and widely popular. People's Choice adapted to this shift while staying true to their roots. Their sound evolved, and their core identity remained intact. The success of disco brought intense competition. New acts entered the scene constantly. Major labels pushed heavily to promote artists. Despite their success, People's Choice faced the challenge of maintaining visibility in a rapidly changing music industry. By the late 70s and early 80s, the musical trends began to shift. Disco began facing the backlash, and new genres they started to emerge. Many bands of the era like People's Choice had to navigate through these changes. Their time in the spotlight began to fade, but their music didn't. They released a handful of minor hits on labels such as Casablanca, TPC, and Mercury, following into the 80s, including Party Is a Groove Thing, that peaked number 45 on the R&B charts. Don't need nobody beside you with me. Kick off your shoes. Nursery Rhymes Part 1 that peaked number 93 on the pop charts and number 22 on the R&B charts.
All the king's horses, all the king's men didn't want to put him together again. I know why.
Here we go again at peak number 52 on the R&B charts. Moving in All Directions that peaked number 52 on the R&B charts. Cold Blooded and Downright Funky that peaked number 83 on the R&B charts. If You're Gonna Do It that peaked number 76 on the R&B charts. My Feet Won't Move, But My Shoes Did the Boogie that peaked number 77 on the R&B charts. You Ought to Be Dancing that peaked number 8 on the R&B charts. And Hey Everybody that peaked number 80 on the R&B charts. By 1985, the group disbanded, and sadly, on November 24th, 2007, Frankie Brunson passed away at the age of 78. Years later, People's Choice found a new audience. Their grooves was rediscovered by DJs and hip-hop producers. Their music became a part of a new era that was sampled, remixed, and reintroduced to listeners. Today, People's Choice is remembered for creating one of the most enduring dance tracks of the 70s. Their contributions to funk and disco remain significant. That represents a time when music was about correction, movement, and energy. People's Choice didn't just make music, they created a moment, a sound that still fills the dance floors and brought people together. They kept the night alive, and even today, that groove still plays because great music doesn't fade. It just finds new life in every generation that discovers it. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by People's Choice? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.